Debt is a powerful two-edged sword. You understand? The reason why I say so is because debt can make you rich, and debt can also make you broke overnight. You get? Most of the rich people you heard about or you come across today, what made them who they are today is debt. You understand? So they know how to use debt to build empires, to accumulate wealth. But poor people, they don't know how to use debt to leverage on debt so that they'll become rich. Do you understand? So in this video, as time will permit us, we are going to share some tips with you that we can help you, or the rich uses debt to make a lot of money. Do you understand? So after this video, I believe that getting into debt as a business owner will not be difficult for you again, and you will know how to use debt and when to borrow it, how to use it, and how to implement it in your business so that you can be successful. You get? Because you cannot be rich only you have to do a couple of things, put many things together before you reach that level, before you can be a successful business owner. You get? So that is just it. But in case if this is your first time seeing our videos, just do yourself a favor by following us so that you won't miss other interesting videos like this. And also, don't forget to share our videos with many people. The rich build empires. We are talking about debt. So how does building empires connected to debt that we are talking about? You know, there was once a man, Rockefeller was the richest man in his own time. He was richer than Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark combined. You understand? And this man was not from a rich family. He was a poor family. In fact, he was a son of a farmer. Do you understand? But what makes him so rich that would be rich than maybe four richest men of our time: Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and even Mark. Do you understand? So what makes him so rich than this? Back then he was dropped out of school due to lack of funds. Do you understand? So he tried to engage himself in some businesses, or even agricultural business. Later on, he can't discover another business, and he borrowed $1,000 from his father. Do you understand? This $1,000, he later discovered that the oil business in his country, and he dived into this business small. He became a very big dealer in oil industry, and he transports all this oil. As a result of that, he could have access to bank loans. You understand? So his first borrow debt was $1,000 from his father. That is what gave him opportunity to become so wealthy like that. So as a business owner, you need to know how to use debt. You need to learn how to leverage on debt. That will help you a lot. Do you understand? But if you want to hear more story about this Rockefeller, just drop your comment below. We're going to give you full gist about that man. He's a very wealthy man. So moving on, number 2 is the rich don't take salary. Never. You will not ever see the rich working for salary. Doesn't mean they will not work. Some of them they work. Even if the rich are working, their primary interest is to learn what they will use it to build their wealth. Do you understand? For instance, if the rich won't really work, they don't work any types of work. They work in a particular field that they are willing to pursue their career. Let's say they want to become build a catering empire. They will get a job from a catering store. From there, they are learning and they are still getting their own money. Do you understand? They don't take salary. Do you understand? So how do they survive? They borrow money to build many businesses. So the interest that is coming, they enjoy their life from there. The rich love real estate. Let me tell you something. We always say that real estate is sorry money, real estate is sorry money, and it's very hard for you to know a rich man on this planet that does not involve himself in real estate, because there is a lot of money there. But how do these people acquire a lot of land, a lot of houses? Is it their money? It's not their money at all. Because, for instance, when Elon Musk borrowed $61 million in 2018 just to buy 5 houses, so this is $1 million that he borrowed. That doesn't mean he cannot afford it, or he doesn't have money, cash up to that level. No, they has, but they have to borrow. What the rich always do is that when they want to do a particular business, they don't care the amount of money they have, but they do that business in the sense that with borrowed money, since they know that business they want to do is an asset business. So they'll go and borrow money, like 80% of the money they want to acquire that particular property. They'll go and borrow it and raise the 20% from investors. In that way, they're not touching their own money. Their money is there. So even though that business crash in the future, even though that business crash in the future, the bank will not come and take your asset. What you borrow that money to acquire is there, so they'll come and take that thing. But if the business go well and everything goes fine, you will still raise the money, pay, and still have the asset. That is how borrow works. But poor people, what they don't know about borrowing is they borrow money only when they want to buy something. They borrow money when they don't have money. They believe that it's when you don't have money that you can borrow. When you have money, there's no need for you to borrow. But these rich people, they borrow money, even though some of them, their net worth even will be times 10 of that money they want to borrow. But they borrow it because number 4 how to use is the rich don't mix things up. The rich don't mix things up. As in, this example is that was I once worked with one woman that has a business, has a supermarket. So this woman always did something that always surprised me. Whatever product this woman has in his shop, if he's selling, they have a container for those money differently. Is it drinks? Is it or in fact any product that was in this woman's shop, the woman has the way of keeping their own money. They don't mix their own money at all. So I always wonder then, Sebi, all of this is your money. Why are you putting them differently? Do you understand? But it's now that I understand that the rich, they don't mix things up. They do business differently, and those business, the way they calculate their own incomes is also differently. Their documents, everything, their incomes are differently. That is how they used to have a lot of workers, so that they will have people that can take care of all these things differently. You get? So they don't mix things up. For instance, when Elon Musk wants to buy a Twitter, you understand, he has to borrow $18 billion. You see, because he doesn't have money to buy Twitter, he has the money. In fact, as of that time, Elon Musk's net worth was $250 billion. You get? But he went to borrow $13 billion to buy Twitter. Do you know why? Like I said earlier, these people, they don't use their own money. They don't use their own money. They use borrowed money. So what you need to know as a business owner, your goal is to grow your own business to the level where banks will be willing to loan you. Once you grow your business to that level, you are not going to use your own money anymore. Any asset you want to acquire, go and borrow money. Do you understand? Or 80% or 90% of the money, go and borrow it. Come and invest in that particular business. Then you will continue enjoying your luxurious life. All these rich people, the luxuries they live for is not their own money. You get? It's not their own money. It's borrowed money. Do you understand? So you might be thinking it's not their own money. I borrowed money, you get? But they know how to use all of these things. That is the secret. We poor people don't know. I'm not the poor people. Poor people don't know. Do you understand? So, for instance, this CEO of Tesla, that guy has that business particularly. How many cars of Tesla do you used to see? No, you don't see them, but they used to sell. But that business does not base on selling like that. Do you know why? Because if they are selling, they will require to pay more taxes. But they don't sell. That guy just built that Tesla company so solidly to use it as a collateral to collect loans. That is what some rich people do. They build one particular empire, one particular company. They make sure that it worth millions of dollars, so that they'll be able to be using that empire to be borrowing money to do other businesses. Do you understand? Like the person that owns Tesla, this man always borrowed money. Do you understand? How many Tesla cars do you know? But he makes sure he built this company, he add value to this company in such a way that anywhere he goes, people will know that yes, this company worth the kind of money he wants to borrow. Because in that way, it will not be difficult for him to acquire any amount of money he wants. And any amount of money he borrowed, he will make sure that his Tesla company develop up to 6% at each money that he borrows. You understand? To establish other businesses. And if they borrow, eventually things does not go well, the asset you borrow that money to acquire is there. So the bank will come and take their own asset. You did not lose. That is just it. You did not lose. So this is the secret for you as a business owner. Try to build empires in such a way that it will attract investors, it will attract bankers to loan you money. In that way, you can even live a luxurious life that you cannot even imagine, or other people will just dream of till their life. You understand? That is just it for this video. If you learn one or two, I beg, try and share this video to many people as possible. See you in the next video.